Hey guys, what's up? This is Andrew for TRENDLINES.com. So in this video, guys, I'm back to make some technical analysis on Tesla. We have a lot of things to say, so let's analyze everything that we're having and let's see what can happen next. Let's get into it. Alright, so I'm gonna start on the daily time frame. In this video, guys, I want to show you some very cool things. So, daily time frame. Sometimes you guys know that I'm using a log scale, logarithmic scale, all right, like that. And sometimes I need to switch to regular scale. So let me show you why. So for now, I'm going to go on a regular scale. The reason being that here I'm analyzing the move since March 20, all right, even since October 19. But you have here a trend line, guys, that has many reactions. And when a trend line has many reactions, it means that a lot of traders are paying attention to it and that it will have a big impact if it is broken. And here, this trend line, guys, I've been following this trend line for quite some weeks. And I posted that in my Discord, guys, that, you know, this level, if broken, it won't be looking good. And look first, the number of reaction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here and here, 1, 2, 3. So 8 reactions, 9, 10 reactions. So we have consolidated here, guys. As you can see, this is a very nice consolidation, guys. This is what you need to be looking for. All right. This, okay. Look at that, guys. This is a liquidity area because look at the volume. It's a very low volume. So it's a consolidation area where you have liquidity just below. Okay. So if you go through this kind of areas, it will trigger a strong move. Let me show you an example. So I'm here showing you guys how to use those consolidation areas, how to use the volume to actually build up your view and try to guess what will happen. And I just want to show you something, guys. I told you I have some cool things to show. So I'm going to give you my view on Tesla, of course. But before that, look at that. Let's look at the volume, guys. All right. So the volume is here. It's the bars that we have here. And what is interesting is to notice where did we have a low volume trading. So look here, we have a low volume. All right. Then you can see we have a low volume trading. I would say, you know, maybe here, low volume, here, low volume, okay, and here, low volume, here, low volume as well. I mean, all this area is a very low volume area, right? So now we have spotted that, and here we have a low volume as well. Okay, so I'm paying attention to the volume, but I compare it to the volume that we had just before and to the volume that we had just after. And, you know, I want to see what is happening after we get out from this low volume areas. And you guys are going to see that this low volume area is actually where you have those consolidations. So here, for example, low volume. So I'm just putting a vertical bar at the beginning of the low volume period. So here, the low volume started here, ended up here. Okay. Here we have a low volume as well. Okay, so this one I can take it until here. I mean, we have some ups and downs in the volume. Okay, if you want, I can stop it here. Then here the volume starts to increase slowly. Okay. But all this area is a low volume area. And here. Okay, guys, let me get rid of that. So what information can we get from that? Look, guys, what is happening? So this is low volume, okay? So inside, between those vertical bars, I identified where I had a low volume and then a volume increase. And as you can see, so now I'm gonna, you see, show you the same area on the chart. Okay, guys, so those circled areas are low volume area. And after that, you always can draw, actually, let me remove that, guys. I know that this might seem like a bit maybe not easy to understand right now, but look, you start from the volume, then you try to find the patterns, and you always have this kind of patterns and this kind of resistances, support, all right? As you can see, it can take different shapes. It can be a triangle, it can be a wedge, it can be a cup and handle, it can be a head and shoulder, you know, all these patterns. And always in these patterns, you have at some point a low volume trading. And after the low volume period is finished, you have a breakout, and after the breakout, you have a new direction, guys, okay? You can check at the past. Breakout, here, new direction. Downside breakout, new direction. Then low volume period, breakout, new direction. So, I mean, you know where I'm bringing you guys. We have this. We have a double breakout. It's a long-term downside breakout, guys, and it's a short-term downside breakout of this pattern after a period of low volume. So what is this telling you guys? This is telling us that for now, we are bearish. The long-term momentum has been broken. The only thing that here is not very clear to me is that the volume increase. So you can see the volume is starting to pick up here on the way down, and then the huge volume actually occurs on a green day. So this is a little bit unusual, but as long as we are below this blue trend line that is here, guys, so which level is right now at 880 roughly, it is not looking good. Now, what can happen as well? If I go on a weekly chart, guys, I'm going to give you my view. I'm going to give you what I think will happen and how to play this move. Don't worry. This is the reason why I'm doing this video. So here, if you go on a weekly chart, because this is a long-term move. So let me remove those liquidity areas, guys. But once again, this is a small tip that you need to pay attention to. Whenever you see a low volume trading, you need to be aware that the next breakout would probably give you the direction. And here, unfortunately, it's on the downside, guys. Okay. So if you are on the weekly chart, you can see we have one breakout and this week has only started. So maybe, so the downside breakout is here. But as you guys know, if you have only one candle, it's a breakout, but it's not confirmed. If you have a second candle on the right time frame, here the weekly time frame is appropriate given a 2 years bullish trend that we had. Then if the second candle, so this week, if this Friday, guys, we are able to close above this trend line, so roughly above 900, then maybe this bearish signal would be invalidated. But for now, it is here. And I wouldn't personally be buying at these levels. The levels to buy to me, as I'm saying in my Discord, guys, are between 720, 730 and 440. All right, this area is a buying area. I'm not saying we're going to get back here, but if we do, it's a nice area to buy. Okay, so maybe average down between those two levels is a good strategy. Then the alternative scenario, guys, is that we move higher. All right, it's possible. It's not my preferred scenario. I think we are bearish here, but I will change my view if I see that the price action. You can see, guys, we can do this little game forever, guys. And this is how trading is working. All right. You pay attention to consolidations. You pay attention to volume. You pay attention to breakouts. By the way, guys, you can find all this information in the course that I have just released, guys, 3 days ago. So you still have 50% off, guys, until Sunday. And this course will help you to understand everything I'm showing you guys here. It will help you to feel the market. You know what I'm doing, guys, here is based on analysis of volume, volatility, you know, those consolidations area and breakout to know whenever the new direction is found. And either you feel it, some traders that just feel the market, or if you don't feel it because you don't have enough experience on this market, then someone needs to explain it to you guys. And in this course, I'm explaining it. So it will help you to, you know, really navigate in the market, to feel things, to use all these indicators to enter your trades at the right time and not fall in some traps. All right, guys. So get this course. It's still 50% discount until Sunday, guys. Coming back to Tesla, here we do the same thing, guys. Okay. Look, on the long term, we have a downside breakout, all right, but it can be invalidated. We have just seen if before Friday we close above 900. Now, I go on a shorter time frame, I go on a daily time frame like I was at the beginning, and here you can see, guys, we have another trend line. So if here I see this kind of consolidation happening again, and then a breakout, this would be a good signal that actually the bullish trend is still on. But if I get back to my original analysis, let me go on the log scale. You can see that it seems we have completed 5 waves up, right? Let me remove that. I prefer to be on a weekly time frame to check that. So after you have analyzed everything about the price action, so, you know, volume, resistances, consolidation areas, then you can add on top of that ELLIOTT wave theory that is going to help you to know in which cycle we might be. And here it seems to me that we have completed this bullish cycle. I've always talked about target between 1,200 and 1,500. So we reached 1,200 something. So maybe we have completed this 2 years bullish cycle and we are now correcting. So if this is the case, the move up lasts 2 months. So we can expect maybe a 6 months correction. So I don't know, maybe something like this. Okay. So even with here, we move higher, guys. If we close above 900, we would probably go to 1,000. Okay. So you can make a short-term bullish trade, but the long-term momentum is to me now broken, and 1,000 would be a strong resistance. Why 1,000? First, it's a round number. Second, we have the 20-week moving average coming here, and we have this resistance line, guys, just connecting the lows that are here. And this would be a strong resistance. So even if we go above 900, I don't see a lot of room on the upside for the coming month, guys. So I think that waiting is the best thing to do right now. If the price action goes below 730, and close to 900, 520, it's of course a very good entry level for long-term position. And yeah, that's it. I think there is another strategy, but I don't want to discuss this here, guys. It's a bit more complicated. It's to buy shares and sell calls. I'm explaining that on my Discord. So if you're interested, you can join. And yeah, so this is my view, guys, on Tesla. I think we need time. I think we're going to see some, maybe ups and downs, maximum to 1,000, but then probably get lower, guys. I'm afraid we come back to this area sooner or later in the coming month. And then, of course, strong rebound. So that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please don't forget to click on the sub, like, and bell button, so you're going to be the first to know when I upload anything new. And stay close to shore. I'll see you guys.